Looking for cheap NBA 2K MT coins or Madden coins? Head on over to buy2kmut.com for the cheapest coins online and use code CRUSH for 20% off your order. Link will be in the description. What is good, YouTube, and welcome back to a brand new video. And today we're going to be doing another subscribers rebuild challenge. This challenge is a little bit more interesting though. We're going to get right into it and I'll explain what it is. It's going to be the Vince Edwards rebuild challenge. Before we get started in today's video, if you guys could drop a like, and of course if you aren't subscribed, change that right now as well. So I'm going to read this comment. So this comment actually got 15 likes in the last video, which may not seem like a lot, but for my comment section it's quite a good amount. But it comes from Motor Swish Gaming. This is long, so buckle up and prepare to read. It says, day one of asking Crushables to do the Vince Edwards rebuild challenge. The rules are, you must start with the Houston Rockets, go to free agency and sign Anthony Edwards. The goal is to have, or Vincent Edwards, I apologize. And then the goal is to have Vincent Edwards as an 85 overall by the end of the video. And also must be your number one scoring option. And then he says, you must be asking, who is Vincent Edwards? Because at first I was like, wait, I don't even know who that is. And this comment has like a crazy amount of likes for my comment section standards anyway. And he says, well, in the good old days when I watched college basketball, I loved Purdue, and he went to Purdue and he got drafted and then he was forgotten about. He shot 50% from three, but he only took 2 shots the whole season. If people hate this idea, but okay if you have fun if you do. This was a weird challenge, I know, but he was my favorite player and he played in the NBA. Reading with Crushables today, I'm having a hard time, as you can tell, but also hit that subscribe button if you haven't. So this is going to be an interesting challenge. So yeah, at first, like I said, I was asking myself, who is Vincent Edwards? Never even heard of him. But apparently I think he's in the G League right now playing for the Rockets, and he's still relatively young. So the goal is to get him to an 85 overall, and he's got to be our number one scoring option. So here he is in free agency. He actually has his own face scan, it looks like, as well. So that's awesome. So what we're going to do is we're going to probably sign him to a 4-year deal. That way we keep him around for the longest time. And since it is start today, getting him to an 85 is not going to be the easiest thing in the world. So I'm actually going to send him to the G League for the rest of the season, and that's the only time I'm going to use him in the G League, since we're in start today and the season is almost over anyway. So yeah, let's go ahead and send the rest of the season though, after we've just signed Vincent Edwards. And guys, let's see how this Rockets team finishes out. Obviously, like I said, the goal is to get Vincent Edwards as an 85 overall and hopefully win a championship, and he's got to be the number one scoring option. So let's see how season number 1 goes. Season number 1 comes to an end, and of course, Giannis is your MVP. Rookie of the year goes to Ja Morant. Montrezl Harrell is your 6-man quad defense player. Bam Adebayo is your most improved, and Mike Budenholzer is your coach of the year. So I almost agree with all these. Giannis would probably win MVP. Ja Morant won Rookie of the Year. 6-man might go to Dennis Schroeder, I feel like, though. Kawhi maybe defensive player of the year. Bam Adebayo maybe most improved. So, and then coach of the year could go to Budenholzer. But we'll have to see. But here's your All NBA first team, All NBA second team, and All NBA third team. Russell Westbrook makes it on, and I didn't really see if where James Harden was. But for the player stats, if you guys are curious or interested, we had 33 from Mr. Harden, 26 from Russ, and 15 from Eric Gordon, and 11 from Robert Covington. So let's go ahead, guys, and simulate the current round against the Denver Nuggets. It really doesn't matter what happens here. Really not really sure how I'm going to go about this, because Vincent Edwards is going to have to play like a lot of minutes, of course, and then he's going to have to score a lot. We're going to have to progress him like crazy to get him to an 85. It's just a whole lot to do, man. So we're gonna have to see how this goes, but for right now, we're just slowly seeing who's gonna win the championship in this Orlando season. So we got Denver making it to the NBA Finals. That's an upset, along with the Lakers. So obviously, most of us probably think we're gonna get a Lakers and Clippers Finals, which I probably will think that, or Lakers and Clippers Western Conference Finals. And we'll probably get a Milwaukee, Toronto, Philly, Boston Finals, maybe even Miami. But we'll have to see. So we get Lakers and Bucks here, and the Lakers win in 6 games. All right, there we go. So let's go ahead and get right into this offseason, and let's see what we can do with Vincent Edwards, man. So for the draft lottery, we're not gonna have a lottery pick. I don't even think we have our own pick due to that 4-team trade, and yeah, I don't think so. But staff signing, Mike D'Antoni, I'll keep him around for now. I am gonna fire the assistant though, and I will fire my trainer, because we're gonna need a lot of training for what's Vincent Edwards. I keep wanting to say Anthony Edwards, but it's obviously Vincent Edwards. So let's get straight to the draft though. So Edwards is a small forward, so he will be playing that small forward spot starting. So we're gonna go Eric Gordon and trade him away, because I kind of want to open that spot for him. What do we really need though when you look at this team? So you have Russell Westbrook, Austin Rivers. We don't really need a guard. We have a lot of forwards. Holy crap. Covington, Carroll, Covington. We do need a center. What am I talking about? We need a freaking center. Okay, PJ Tucker, I'm moving to small forward and I'm trading him. So PJ Tucker, we're gonna move you back to where you belong, not center. I don't know why you're center, But it should be interesting to see how it goes for them this season. But PJ Tucker, we get Richardson, Daniel Tyus, that could be a good fit, so we'll do that. And then we're gonna go trade Eric Gordon as well, because I don't want his salary. And I guess we get Satoransky and Luke Cornett. I'd rather not do it like this. They want can I give you like Bruno Caboclo? And there we go. Okay, so we got Satoransky as a backup point guard, which is also very good. So for the draft, we don't have a pick, so I'm gonna go straight to team and player options and see what we got going on here. So player options, Ben McLemore accepts. It's been great for the Rockets, man. Kind of had a revival here for his career in Houston. I hope he stays there for a while. Although it just kind of depends what coach is Mike D'Antoni gonna be here, and is the next coach gonna be willing to give Ben McLemore minutes? We'll have to see. But we have Russell Westbrook, Satoransky, James Harden at the shooting guard, of course. Vincent Edwards still at 70 overall. Obviously, we need to open up that small forward spot for him. So we're gonna be trading Daniel House or McLemore. Covington, I'm going to trade as well. I'm going to move Covington to small forward. I know I shouldn't trade him, but we all know how he is in 2K. It's not good, man. He's just not very good. I don't know why. But we do need a big, and a Jarrett Allen could make some sense. Jackson Hayes, OG Anunoby, DeJounte Murray. Don't really need that. Nurkic could be interesting. We get Gary Trent as well. Yeah, we need a big, so I can do something like this. So we'll go with that. And for free agency, we don't have any cap space now. Okay, and bird rights, for as far as bird rights are concerned, the game's already frozen on me, boys. There we go. I cannot wait to buy 2K21 on PC because this is so slow. But Russell Westbrook, Satoransky, that's good. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No power forward right now, 8, 9. So we need a power forward more than anything. So I'm going to trade Daniel House right now because I guess Ben McLemore's on a 1-year deal and Daniel House isn't. So I guess I could trade Ben McLemore instead. We can get 2 first, I guess, or probably just go into our mid-level and get a power forward, whoever that might be. Zebo, I don't really want to do that though. Is there a center that could play power forward potentially? Aaron Baines, I guess, but I don't really want to do that. Boucher, 6'9", definitely could play the 4 if we wanted him to. I mean, yeah, that might be our only option. So I'm signing Boucher to a 3-year deal. He can be our power forward for now, so I'll sign him. And the Raptors actually matched my offer. Okay, never mind. Other power forwards we can go for. Rondé doesn't really fit our system, but I'm gonna sign him anyway, and then I'm gonna trade him because he can't shoot, so that's not gonna be good. So we're gonna go ahead and trade Rondé wherever. Didn't I sign him, or we're still in moratorium? Duh. Okay, let's sign Rondé now, and I think Austin Rivers, we have his bird rights as well, so I'll sign him as well. And we'll trade both of them for a 4, hopefully a good one. So let's see if we can get Rivers secured. And then once we get Austin Rivers secured, we'll trade Rondé. And who was the other guy I wanted to trade? Also Austin Rivers, wherever he may be. He's down here. So Rondé and Austin Rivers. Let's see if we can get a 4. DeLon Wright, Patrick Mills, Cameron Johnson, Amari Spellman, Zach Collins. Not really the power forward I was looking for. None of them were. Bruno Fernando, DeLon Wright. I might have to make my own trade. And there's always a certain power forward that I think just fits. He used to play with Russell Westbrook, so I'm going to go for him. That's Jeremy Grant. I just feel like he would be a good fit in Mike D'Antoni's system. So I'm going to go ahead and give him Austin Rivers and Rondé, or would they just do Rondé straight up? Potentially, no. Okay, what if I give you Austin Rivers as well? I don't need him anyway. So there we go. So now we got our 4. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we're good. Let's go ahead and run season number 2. Vincent Edwards will be our number 1 option, playing a ton of minutes. I can't remember if he said he needed to play 48 minutes or not, but I might end up playing him that much minutes because kind of need him to progress quite a bit. So hopefully he does that, and he does go up 1 overall. So we're getting somewhere. So let's go ahead, get into season number 2. Probably gonna play him 48 minutes, number 1 option, boost up his shot tendency, and hopefully he can progress like crazy. We'll see what happens. So season number 2 comes to an end as well, and we went 51-31, which is pretty good. Other than that, the roster, I'm kind of curious to see if Vincent Edwards progressed, and he was up to a 73, so that's not bad. I boosted his shot tendency up to 100. His 3 went up as well, and he's the number 1 scoring option, and he played like 42 minutes. So yeah, he's on fire right now. Which is great. So other than that, like I said, first scoring option for Vincent Edwards. But when we look at the stats real quick, let's go see what the player stats look like. We had 25, 17 from Vince Edwards. That's what I'm talking about. 17. Did he shoot efficiently? He shot terrible from the field, and he didn't shoot that great from 3 either. But hopefully that progresses as we go along. It's kind of shooting a little bit better than Russell Westbrook, I guess, shooting 6 attempts per game, but and then Nurkic had 16 as well, which is great. So the fact that he's scoring 17 is awesome, though. Let's go ahead and simulate current round against the San Antonio Spurs, though, and see if we can somehow maybe make it to the Western Conference Finals. Who knows? But we even it up, or they even it up with us. They're up 2-1 now, 3-1, and we could be bounced out in the first round. But it doesn't look like that's happening just yet. Can we win in 7? And we do come back from 3-1 deficit to make it to the second round. So now we're playing the Los Angeles Clippers, who do have Beverly, Paul George, Kawhi, Michael Beasley, and Montrezl Harrell, Lou Will as well. So let's go ahead and simulate current round against them. We're up 1-0 to start this off, 2-0, 3-0, and are we really about to sweep the Clippers? There's no way. We beat them in 5, bro. We might win a championship with Vince Edwards as our number 1 option, bro. That's awesome. The Grizzlies, John Morant, Dylan Brooks, Justice Winslow, Jaren Jackson. Vincent Edwards is still a 73 overall. Let's simulate current round against the Memphis Grizzlies. They're up to 1-0. Evening it up with them. Ooh, even series. Can we go 3-2? Yes. And we are in the NBA Finals, bro. Holy moly. I can play the Raptors, who have Kyle Lowry, Norman Powell, OG, Siakam, Whiteside, Terrence Davis. I can only imagine what a championship would do with Vincent Edwards' progression. So, but it's an even series. We're up 3-2. Okay, man. Could we win this championship right now, bro? Could we do it? Let's see if we can do it. And let's take this one home to Houston, baby. And it looks like that is going to happen as we win by 6 points. And Vince Edwards had 11 in that closeout game, shot terribly. But you know what? No big deal, because the man won a championship at the very least. So Russell Westbrook is your Finals MVP. I was going to jump in, but I feel like we have a lot of recording left to do, because don't know how fast Vincent Edwards is going to progress to an 85 overall. I might call it good by the end of his contract and see where he's at by the end, but we'll have to see about that. So for right now, though, we just came off a championship, so Mike D'Antoni definitely deserves to be re-signed. Gonna keep him around, but for the NBA draft, what we want to do here is we have 2 first-round picks. So I kind of want to, you know what? I'll probably just let the CPU draft whoever they want. They're probably not gonna be too important to the video. They did Christian Lander? I don't know. Christian Lander? I don't know how you say that, but Lander. Looks like Lander, but he's a 74 overall, so we'll sign him. And the player option, Saturansky, we'll accept him. And then qualifying offers, Gary Trent's a free agent. Definitely have some interest in bringing Gary Trent back, but for free agency in general, I don't think there's any crazy free agents to worry about. I guess Daniel Tice is a free agent. Jeremy Grant is a free agent as well. I mean, he was pretty good for us, so I'll give him a 4-year deal. Gary Trent, I'll probably wait till he gets an offer. And then Daniel Tice, is there a better backup center I could just afford? There's Olynyk, Bismack Biyombo, but Daniel Tice can at least shoot threes off the bench, so I guess I'll sign him as well. We'll probably keep the team somewhat the same, to be honest. We just won a championship, bro. Like, might as well keep the team around Vincent Edwards that he thrived in. So that's a good point to be making. And then Gary Trent will be coming back as well. And other than that, though, I am definitely interested to see. He is a 73 overall now. So when we go to player progression, I definitely hope that he is better than he was. So hopefully he progresses a little bit more once we get to player progression. If not, we'll have to see what we can do other than that. But for free agency day 8, we'll also send him to training camp again, give him some more untapped potential as well. But for player progression, we get Gary Trent back, which is I figured we would. We have Vincent Edwards up to a 73, so he still didn't progress much. But that's all right. We're going to keep letting him do his thing. Hopefully he keeps getting better. And guys, we're going to simulate season number 3 and see how things go with Vincent Edwards still leading the way for us. So at the end of season number 3, Luka Doncic is your MVP. Rookie of the year goes to Cade Cunningham, Rubio, 6-man, Davis, the defense player, and Onyeka Okongwu is your most improved on the Warriors. Lloyd Pierce, coach of the year. So we went 47-35 this time. Good enough for the 4th seed in the West. As far as player stats, as we have 18 for Vince Edwards. He's up to a 75 overall now, which is good to see. Shooting 39% from the field and shot 34% from 3. So his percentage is getting a little bit better. It's just a matter of pretty much keep simulating and see what happens. So I don't know if Russ and Harden are on player options. They're both on player options this year, I believe. They both are. So I don't know if they're going to accept them. I'm sure they will. I mean, it's like 40 mil. So yeah, I assume they would accept it. As far as the rotations, basically the same, man. Nothing's really changed. Vince Edwards still getting his minutes. So let's go ahead, though, simulate these playoffs and just see if we can win another championship. If not, we'll get straight into the offseason. We might end up trading Russell Westbrook, to be honest, but we'll see. We're up 2-1 on the Warriors. They even it up with us. Can we go up 3-2 on them? No. And what about, can we win in 7? Win in 7? Yes, we are on to the Western, or to the second round, and we're playing the 8th seeded Timberwolves. So let's see if we can beat them. We're up 3-1, And we are in the Western Conference Finals playing the San Antonio Spurs, who we beat last year. The Clippers upset the Timberwolves, or the Timberwolves upset the Clippers, if I could say that correctly. So let's go ahead and simulate current round against the Spurs. They're up 1-0. We even it up with them. We're up 2-1. Or we make it to the NBA Finals again, 2-2, 3-2. And we are in the NBA Finals once again, ladies and gentlemen, playing the 76ers. Let's see if we can beat them. We're up 1-0, 2-0, 3-0. That's all she wrote. We win another championship. Russell Westbrook is your Finals MVP. Would I be stupid to change this roster though, bro? Like we're killing it out here. 47-35. Things really went our way there though. So other than that, man, as far as player progression, just really 2K, really. You know what? Since 2K decided to do that, I'll probably keep the roster the same. But I gotta report. I just gotta keep reporting it, man. 2K needs to fix this, because this happens to me like every video. Sometimes when I'm recording and sometimes during simulation, bro. So that needs to be fixed. I cannot wait to buy 2K21 on PC, bro. I feel like it's not gonna happen. Let's send it. And let's get into season number 4. Probably same roster, like I said. So let's see if he can win another championship. And let's see if Vincent Edwards can keep progressing and get him to an 85 overall. At the end of season number 4, we went 56-26, which is our best record thus far. And did Edwards almost got up to 20 points per game. So that's great to see. 19 points per game from him. 39% from the field and 34% from three. He's also a 79 overall. Only has 1 badge, which is interesting. But Harden and Westbrook, 98, 90. I did extend both of them. I don't know if I'll keep both of them, but the team's been doing so good thus far. I just haven't decided to change anything. So we're going to go ahead and see if we can win another championship. If we do win another championship here, I'm going to shake some things up. I mean, even if we don't, I'm shaking things up. We're trading Russ. We're going to trade Harden. One of the two is going to go. That way we can change some things up around here, because we've kind of had the same roster throughout the whole video. So let's go ahead and see. But this is just the Vince Edwards rebuilding challenge, and when things are going well, we want to see the man progress. And thus far we've seen just that. And he's up to a 78 overall now, and almost got bounced out by the Mavericks. We're playing the Spurs again, who we beat last year, and we beat them in 5, and now we're in the NBA Finals once again, boys. And we're playing the 8th seeded Pistons. Out of all teams, there's no way we don't win our 3rd championship of this video, and we do it again with Harden being your Finals MVP. If I was the GM of the Rockets, I would promote Vincent Edwards right away and make him the starting small forward, playing 42 minutes, and he's getting more shots than James Harden and Russell Westbrook combined, bro. That's what's happening. He's up to an 80. Oh wait, wrong person. He's up to a 79 overall now. Great to see. He's getting up there, man. A+, B+, man. This dude is starting to ball out, but we need to get some things going, man. We need to change some things up. Team's been the same. So let's get started. For staff signing, I'm going to hire a better trainer because Randy Martin is kind of sucking now. We're going to go with this man with, what's his name? Tyler Richard. I don't usually hire a trainer this far into the video, but I think I'll do one more season, bro. I think I've recorded long enough, and we're getting far where there's like no draft classes anymore. So I kind of want to do one more season. Russell Westbrook is 34 now, so I kind of want to see we can get Porzingis and Jalen Brunson, DeJounte Murray, Derek White. Let's do this trade. We're gonna get Porzingis just to change some things up. We're gonna need a point guard though, so I'm gonna move Porzingis to the power forward, and then our point guard situation's kind of. We got Jalen Brunson out of that trade as well, so I'm gonna trade Jalen Brunson and Satoransky, and we don't get a point guard out of that. We also do have a rookie, I believe. Jalen Brunson, though, not like he's a bad point guard. We get Kendrick Nunn in the 24th pick. Jalen Brunson could be our point guard, to be honest. So, yeah, you know what? I'm okay with that. We'll keep Jalen Brunson as our point guard for now, and then we have a draft pick, but I'm not really too keen on worrying about it. So, for the player options, we have Christian Laettner, or Jamari Sibley. Why does Christian Laettner sound so familiar, bro? It sounds like a guy that I should know, and I just don't know who that is. But for free agency, maybe it's the guy I'm like literally looking at in the game, and I'm just saying that name. I don't know, man. But Gary Trent, once again, wants an offer. He's actually unrestricted this time. So, I mean, he's paid his due. He's been on 2 qualifying offers. So, I'll go ahead and sign the man to a deal. And, guys, other than that, man, I think I'll simulate one more season, bro. Maybe 2 more, but we'll go 1 more for sure. And I want to see how good Vincent Edwards is going to progress this final season. Maybe we'll go to player progression real quick and kind of see what's going on with them. But for now, I think our team should be good to go. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, so we're good, bro. We're definitely good. Let's get the player progression. Let's see if he goes up any and see if he's looking good now. But for free agency, we have day 6, day 8, and I don't think we have any qualifying offers to worry about. So that's good as well. But free agency, day 10, day 11, in day 12 as we have progression coming upon us, as we have Vince Edwards up 4 overall. This man is starting to become a beast. He's a 78. He was just a 79, so why is he a 78 now? I don't know. I guess he's a 79 with a morale boost maybe, but let's simulate this final season. Let's see if Vince Edwards can somehow jump up to an 85. I should probably throw a training camp at him though. That would probably be a good idea, and then we'll have to keep seeing if he can progress anymore, man. He's been great for us thus far. Hopefully we can get him to like 20 points per game. But let's see if we can win a championship in this final season. So in the final season, Luka Doncic is your MVP. Rookie of the Year goes to Jarros Walker, whoever that is. Chris Livingston, 6-man, AD defensive player, and John Morant's most improved. Allen Anderson, Coach of the Year, or Aiden Anderson, I should say. But I'm curious to see what Vince Edwards is at now. We're at the 3rd seed in the West. We weren't that good compared to last year. Player stats, though, we had 18 from Edwards, and he's an 80 overall. I've done like 5-6 seasons now, so I'm cool with ending off on an 80 overall with the amount of championships that we won. I did not get him to an 85, but the fact that he's an 80 and he's scoring the ball well, I think is good enough. So hopefully that's fine. And it looks like we're going to get swept in the first round, unfortunately, by the Spurs. But we might be making a little bit of a comeback here. Let's go to Simcast and see if we can do it. Vince Edwards must be the man that's kind of bringing us back here. If we can beat them here in San Antonio, I think we have a good chance at making them blow a 3-0 lead, and we are not done just yet. Vince Edwards has 23 on the night. We're going to another game 7 against the San Antonio Spurs in H-Town. Can we defeat them here and go on to the second round, off to our like 4th championship of the video? Unfortunately, we lose by 3 points. Vince Edwards had 23 points in the closeout game, but he is an 80 overall, which is pretty good compared to what his 69, 70 overall he was at the beginning. So I'm very happy with that. He's been great, man. Very good. Averaged 19 points in the playoffs. Vince Edwards, maybe he'll get an opportunity in the NBA out of Purdue. Hope you guys did enjoy today's video. Leave a like if you did. If you want me to try another challenge of yours, make sure to leave them down in the comments below. But for now, this is Crushables. I'm saying peace.